now. Just call it a family affair. If you ever find yourself at Sojourn restaurant on the Upper East Side, you'll probably find a member of the Musevich family.
They're serving up a new type of fusion cuisine that's all the rage. Joining us now is Sam Musevich, the assistant chef at Sojourn. Welcome.
Pleasure to be here.
So you brought an array of some of the options that you have at your restaurant. Show us quickly what you have over here.
So these are some of our more popular dishes, and everything we do is seasonal. So over here we have the heirloom tomato caprese. Again, this is heirloom tomatoes, the freshest of the season. Very, very delicious dish. Next up we have the watermelon salad. Again, this is another one that's popular, all locally sourced ingredients. After that, we have the pan-seared diver scallops over summer corn with cherry tomatoes.
You know I'm going to ask you about scallops, because I mess those up all the time.
These are outstanding.
Okay.
Next up, we have the skirt steak over scallion fried rice. This one has soy and Asian pear marinade. And finally, we have the cheesecake. This one has a blueberry port sauce over a graham cracker crust.
So you guys have a little bit of everything at your place.
Yes, we
on
do.
the Upper East Side. And what are you showing us how to make right here?
Today, we're going to be cooking the sesame crusted tuna over baby bok choy.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
All right, because I'm the non-cook. What's the best way to pick a piece of tuna when you're at the store and you're trying to make it yourself?
So you want to really aim for color. So this is sushi grade tuna, so you want to aim for something that looks like this, maybe even a little bit pinker. But color is what you're mainly aiming for. And you also want to aim for the texture. You want to make sure it doesn't have, it's not too slimy again. It has like a nice fresh piece.
Okay. All right.
Very nice. So what do we do here? Let's get started.
All right, so first I'm going to have you guys grab the canola oil right over here. And I just want you to drizzle it on this a little bit. I'm going to flip it over for you. Just a little bit like that. Let me turn it over for you.
And you wear gloves when you work with tuna?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And canola, I wouldn't have known it was canola oil you needed to use.
Yeah, so now next we're going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. So just grab a little bit, throw a little bit on each side, I'll flip it over for you.
You can flip it.
There we go.
And then you also want a little pepper, right?
There we go.
Okay.
Very nice. A little bit more on these sides as well.
Good flipping, Sam.
Very good. Now next up, we're going to grab the tongs, and we're going to dip it in these black and white sesame seeds. So make sure you get it nice and even on each side.
Two sides or all sides?
All sides. You want to make sure this thing is covered.
Covered.
There we go.
I'm going to try this.
How long has your restaurant been open?
We've been open since 2008, so we've been operating for about 8 years now.
2008.
And you guys say you're new American food. What is that?
The best way to describe new American, it's kind of like a melting pot. So the same way that New York City and America is a melting pot, our cuisine is sort of a melting pot. So it's less about it being a fusion, but more about each dish having a distinct influence.
Very nice. So what do we do now?
All right, so next up, I'm going to grab some more canola oil right over here, and I'm going to crank this up just a little bit higher. Sprinkle this right over here, and grab that, throw it right in the hot plate, just like that. All right, good. Now I'm going to have you just turn it over about every 10 seconds or so. So just
every 10 seconds. Okay. And how long do you cook this for total?
Well, since this is sushi grade tuna, you want to make sure that it's rare to medium rare. You really don't want to overcook it. So again, you just want to get the sesame seeds lightly toasted on each side.
So we're probably good, right?
So 10 seconds each.
Yeah.
And how high is the flame or your stove? That?
You want to go really hot. Again, since it's going to be seared, you just want to hit it really hard on each side, but very, very short amounts of time. Again, so flip it over one more time. So while we're doing this, we're going to start working on the baby bok choy because it's going to take a couple seconds. So let me just get some canola on here as well. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to grab some of the garlic and ginger and throw it right over here on this plate.
Okay, here we go. Throw it on the plate now. All right, just like that.
Just like that.
Oops, sorry.
There you go.
All right. And so this shouldn't be sizzling hot, is that right? Or should it be when you put the stuff in?
It's eventually going to get there.
Okay.
All right, very good. Flip it again. There we go. Now grab some of the bok choy and throw it right over here.
You wouldn't even do that.
There we go.
That's right on all of it?
Yeah, you can throw all of it. It's fine.
Okay.
And so this bok choy has already been
It's already been it's already been blanched in slightly boiling water. You want to make sure that it already has like a soft texture, so it cooks very well.
Right.
So next up, we have a ponzu glaze. So ponzu is a popular glaze used in Japan, and it consists of soy, rice wine vinegar, and lime juice.
Are these both the same?
No, these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did I pick up the right one?
Yes, that's correct. So just sprinkle it on top. There you go. Let me just turn this off over here.
So that's it, and with the tuna, that's quick.
Yeah, it's relatively easy, so you can put this aside here for just a second.
So take it off. Okay.
There you go. We're just going to heat this up just a little bit more. Just like that.
So Sam, if the tuna is 10 seconds on each side, it's really, I mean, seriously, that's all you need?
It's all you need. Again, you want to just have, you just want to have it very, very lightly seared. You don't want to overdo it. It's good to have the pan already on like a hot start, so it gives you, it's already been like preheated to some extent. All right, so it's going to have this a little bit longer. Let me just flip this over just a little bit more, just like that.
How long have you been cooking for?
I've been cooking for about 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah. There we go.
What would you say is the biggest mistake when people try to make, let's say, this kind of dish at home?
Again, with tuna, just don't overcook it. Again,
Okay.
it already has so much flavor in it. And again, with sushi-grade tuna, you want to make sure everything is, just barely touched at all. This one you could eat raw if you wanted to. It's going to be delicious.
But I love it. So if you cook it correctly, it's 1 minute, right?
Exactly.
Woo! We found my dish.
Right up Cindy's alley.
So basically, this is right around where you want to get it. So
Okay.
the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our yuzu soy marinade. Yuzu is a Japanese citrus, so we're just going to grab a spoon right over here, and one of you guys can do it. Just take a little bit of this and sprinkle over the top. This is what
And this is the finished product.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. And I'm sorry, what is in this sauce?
It has yuzu, garlic, ginger, and soy.
Delicious.
There you go, and that's exactly what it should look like. Perfect. And there we have our completed dish.
Very nice. Can we try it?
Go for it.
Sam, I think I can make this. This is quite miraculous.
Go for it. Go for it.
I know.
Morning and empowered.
Now weather, hot, hot, hot.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we'll talk weather too as Andrea
Coming off the hot plates, and I'm thinking this is nothing compared to what it will feel like in
Yes.
your car, right, and outside today. It's going